What's up, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Time for some fantasy online on Sound Booth Theater Live. That's right. Bobby, already requesting an audiobook? How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir? Well, you get it. Chimega. I don't recognize your name. But what's up? But what's up anyway? For real. Alright. Damn, I got some shit I still got to. I still gotta arrange some shit. Shogun Lee is here. Awesome. Y'all are jumping in real quick today. Alright, how do I... Yeah, here we go. Window... No! That's incorrect. Why did it do that? What? Oh. I'm glad you guys can't see these technical difficulties. There we go, live. Did that work properly? Yes, it did. There. No, Harmon, you don't get one. No, Harmon! No! Alright. Shit, come on, dude. There we go. Yeah, you can have super sales too. I mean, it's not out yet, but no. I mean, I haven't done any audiobooks for you, Bobby, so no. Alright, I feel like there's still something I'm missing. Oh, lights. Yes, we need lights. Where the hell's my remote? Did I do the whole thing with no lights on Sunday? Gonna sit down. Raptor butt plug. Oh man, I wish I had a book called Raptor Butt Plug. That'd be hilarious. Okay, am I positioned here? Got that right. Man, I need to shrink that Fantasy Online logo a little bit. I'm so glad you guys can't see this. I'm doing all this stuff, and you can't see it because there's a stupid intro screen there instead. That's still kind of big. Let's move it like right there. Maybe I need to move to the right a little bit. There we go. Now I gotta check my emails, make sure I got the, yeah, FO2 right there. Alright, and one more thing, I gotta email myself Harmon's list of stuff to read, and that's it. We're ready. Oh no! Your chat goes away. I forgot I can monitor. Oh shit. Oh shit. I can monitor the Facebook as well. There we go. And there we go. All right. We're back online. Sound Booth Theater Live. Fantasy Online 2. Polynya. We're ready to go. I can't wait for this. Harmon's got, well, I'll tell you guys now. Harmon's got a new ink shadow. I don't know if I'm going to do that scene. Let me see. Let me look at the messages he sent me again. Chapter 3. Chapter 22. Okay, yeah, you guys are going to hear the new shadow. And let's see. Chapter 17 and Chapter 8. All right, so I'm going to go in order here. So that means the new shadow is going to be at the end of the stream. And I'm actually going to try and go pretty quick on this one, guys, because I don't have much time. I'm leaving town tomorrow morning for FAFCon in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm pretty excited for that. Gonna meet a bunch of other VOs there. And I'm gonna be gone until Monday. So I won't be able actually to start recording Fantasy Online 2 till next Thursday. But I'm gonna rip through it. Uh-oh. I got a phone call. That's not cool. But anyway, I have my recording thing ready to go. My thingy for recording stuff. We're going to be starting on Chapter 3. We'll go ahead and get that set up. Oh, yeah, duh. You guys want to be able to see it, don't you? There it is. That's old water. Bah, bah. Bah. Okay. So I won't do the stat stuff. Oh, what's up, Sin? So let's get this started. Chapter 3. To the first marker. Oh no, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to research what Spew Gorge sounds like. I think I got something in my head. I think I remember. Harmon, you can tell me if I get it right or not. He sounded crazy as fuck. More like this. Maybe. Oh no. Got the same problem with this one. All the text is black So I have to switch to white background. Ew. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so chapter 3. Oh, there is no chapter 3. What the fuck? Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 4 is what I'm seeing. I can't wait. I love the goblins. Where is it? I went to chapter... There it is. Chapter 3, Port of Corpses. No, it just wasn't in the table of contents for some reason. All right. I don't like the micro... There we go. That's a little better. I think I could shrink that cover a little bit more. There we go. Okay. What's up, Dave Wilmarth? What's up, DJ Shinhofen? Glad you guys can make it. All right. Chapter 3. Oh, by the way, before I get started, Bobby already requested one, but I'm giving out free audiobooks. So anyone who's in the chat, Harmon, could you maybe keep track of who requests audiobooks so we can make sure to get those to those people after the stream? And anything from Harmon Cooper, that's what I'm giving away. Excuse me. Bobby requested all 5, but he's only getting one. So. Oh, Chimiga. Shimega. I don't know how to pronounce your name, dude. Chapter 3. Port of Corpses. And I haven't even read this stuff yet, so this is totally off the cuff right now. Oh, I forgot to... Chapter 3. Port of Corpses. Zaina brandishes her 4 swords made of depleted pelosium before Ryuk's avatar can finish materializing. Alright, I gotta remember her... Weapons up. Weapons up. Weapons up! She steps in front of him and scans the dark alleys before them. Ryuk quickly loads his magazines with marbles, 4 black molten mixes, 4 black molten mixes, and 1 mag with 4 black molten mixes, and 1 mag with sword marbles. He pops a black molten magazine into the back of his gun. Yay, hiccup. Something smells fishy. Chortles? Something smells fishy, hiccuped Chortles. Sorry, I crack myself up. That's just the smell of the fisheries over there. He uses his mechanical thumb to point to a series of buildings with corrugated roofs. Whenever you smell that kind of stank, it can only mean one of 2 things. 1, you know you're in the Port of Corpses. 2... The Port of Corpses? Ryuk asks. I was meaning to ask about that earlier. I've never heard of it. That's because you don't listen, Marbles. Get woke! I'm pretty sure I've called it that before, and like most things, there's another name for it. Ever heard of the Port of Protla? Protla or Protla? 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 What do you think?
Give me a health potion.
Okay, Protla.
Ever heard of the port of Protla?
He nods.
There's revisionist history for you. History is written by the oppressors, am I right? Pretty sure I read that in a history book. Any fickin' who. The real name is in remembrance of the battle between the goblins and the Lost Boys, those little fickers. Lots of dead bodies fell down the continental shelf into the endless sea that day. Damn, were the fish down there happy.
Lost Boys? Ryuk glances over his shoulder and catches a group of beefy orcs loading boxes onto a small airship. Let me try that again. Ryuk glances over his shoulder and catches a group of beefy orcs loading boxes on... Ryuk glances over his shoulder and catches a group of beefy orcs loading boxes onto a small airship. Hiccup shakes his head.
I swear, you...
Ah, damn. Does he sound a little low to you guys?
I swear, for someone that used to be level ninja... I swear, for someone who used to be the...
Do I have... Hold on, sorry guys. I gotta make sure none of my effects are messing with me. Oops. Ultra pitch is still here. Let's get rid of that chorus. Nothing else, no deep breathers. Okay, we're good.
I swear.
Oh, where'd we go? Okay.
I swear, for someone that used to be a level 90... I swear, for some...
Damn.
I swear, for someone that used to be a level 96 ninja, you don't know fick all about Tritania. The Lost Boys live on the back of a giant turtle down there in the endless sea.
Bitok Morla, the island turtle. Okay, that sounds kind of Russian. I don't remember the island turtle. She sounds kind of Russian, doesn't she? Her accent, I gave her kind of like a Russian thing.
What Liz said.
Hiccup's bushy eyebrows. Fuck. Hiccup's bushy eyebrows narrow on the path ahead.
Quit asking stupid questions, Marbles. Looks like we've got company.
Ryuk keeps his marble gun at the ready as 3 cloaked commoners approach. Fuck. Ryuk keeps his marble gun at the ready as 3 cloaked commoners approach. The thought strikes him like a sucker punch. Alright, we need a thought. This is thought time. What do I have? 6 for thought. Okay. They too are on a quest. Only on the opposite side. They're out to stop the shipment of Wizardess. A scalding blast from a female mage forges... A scalding blast from a female mage forces Ryuk into a backflip with a ball... Fuck. A scalding blast from a female mage forces Ryuk into a backflip with a belly flop ending. Minus 89 HP. He rolls to his side and gets his marble gun up. The mage blocks all 3 shots with a shield made of radiant energy. Does that sound okay? No, it doesn't. The mage blocks all 3 shots with a shield made... The mage blocks all 3 shots with a shield made of radiant energy. Her guildmates toss their cloaks back to reveal their faces. I'm going to go ahead and do these stats because they are descriptive. Goblin Thief, level 5, HP 213 out of 213, attack 34, magic attack 12, defense 65, magic defense 37, luck 5. Mind Mage, level 6, HP 240 out of 240, mana 201 out of 201, attack 17, magic attack 56, defense 22, magic defense 49, Luck 2. Dark Elf Warrior, level 10. HP 355 out of 355. Attack 147. Magic attack 12. Defense 96. Magic defense 40. Luck 3. Here goes.
Spew Gorge?
Hiccup cries from the shadows.
What the frick are you doing on their side?
The enemy goblin does a double take.
Hiccup? Frick yeah, it's me. Get your ass over here and I'll get you a cut of the... Get your ass over here and I'll give you the cut of the winnings. Get your ass over here and I'll give you a cut of the winnings.
As he keeps his marble gun trained on the female mage, Ryuk tries to place where he's heard the name Spew Gorge before. Wasn't he Hiccup's cousin who lost his chalupa in a game of Natty Dread? Ryuk suddenly feels stupid for even pondering such a question. As if to confirm Ryuk's thought, Hiccup asks,
How's your chalupa holding up, Spewy?
Don't you talk about my chalupa, you fick-faced fit boy! The goblin barks.
Thick boy? I'm older than you, Spewy, by at least 50 years. That's thick man, you little bitch-titted ficktard. And another thing.
Hiccup grunts and lets loose a string of thick-laced cursing, the likes of which Ryuk has never heard before. Finally, he pauses, takes a deep breath, clears his throat, and shouts,
The goblin is mine. The goblin is mine.
Spew Gorge charges, and the two solid slabs of grade D goblin meat collide. They bite, they pinch, they scratch, they scrape, they scream like sissies, they seethe, they claw at each other's eyes as they roll around, kicking up dirt and debris, knocking over anything they happen to roll into. Minus 49 HP. Using the goblin melee as a distraction, Ryuk cuts the female mind mage down with a black marble. She crawls towards a stack of barrels as magic ripples up and down her arms. Before Ryuk can ignite the crates, a giant Before Ryuk can ignite the crates, a giant brawler made of smoke hops out onto the cobblestone street. He flexes, drops to a runner's stance, and takes off. Shit! Oh, sorry. Wrong track. Shit! Ryuk hightails it, knowing full well that he won't be able to go toe-to-toe with the Mind Mage's magic. He skids to a halt and crouches behind a barrel. The clink and clank of swords meets his ears as Zaina takes on the Dark Elf Warrior. A quick glance to the northeast, and Ryuk sees that the warrior elf has conjured a large purple sword rimmed with bubbling energy. Zaina holds her down, spinning and slicing, the dim lights of the city reflecting off her shiny blades. He turns his marble gun on the smoky brawler, and the whispery behemoth made from gray and black tendrils of oily smoke disappears completely. Ryuk turns left. Right. Nothing. All he can see now is Zaina battling the elf while Hiccup and Spew Gorge continue their violent family reunion. KO. Minus 100 HP. Ryuk's vision is suddenly waxy. He knows he's hit the ground. He can see the towering brawler made of smoke looming over him. He tries to go for his gun, but the Mind Mage's combatant knocks it out of his hand. The smoky brawler brings his foot down on Ryuk's dream armor. Minus 38 HP. Even with the stars and galaxies twirling around his head. Ryuk manages to bring his knees to his chest to protect himself from the next kick. Minus 17 HP. Damn! Ryuk jams his fingers into his clear marble pouch and manages to avoid the next kick by rolling away. Oh, did that sound out of breath? Nope, it sounds fine. It's funny, like, when I run out of breath, when I'm running out of breath while I'm finishing up a sentence, I can hear it in my head, but for some reason, I guess it just doesn't really affect the audio as much as I thought, as much as I always think it's going to. As the smoky brawler lifts his leg back to give him a football punt to the noggin, Ryuk stuffs the marble in his mouth and spits it at the brawler. Dispel... I'm gonna make these a little... I'm gonna get rid of these two. Don't need these. Dispel magic, he thinks, and sure enough, the smoky brawler flashes white and disappears. Skill level up. Skill. A simple request. Level 4. 1 in 6.25 chance of a request being granted. Excuse me. Caveat. Only works with a clear marble. Requirements. Luck greater than 9. Luck plus 2. New skill learned. Excuse me. Skill. Spitfire. Level 1. Stuff a marble in your mouth and spit it at an enemy. Stuff a marble in your mouth and spit it at an enemy. Higher levels allow for more control and sustained magical abilities. Requirements: luck greater than 5. My gun! Ryuk's head darts left and right. He spots his gun near a doorstep, and woof! The wind is knocked out of him as Hiccup's thick and sweaty body lands on top of him. Like clockwork, the hit knocks loose a dragon wing seasoned ruckus from the... God damn it, Harmon. Like clockwork, the hit knocks loose a dragon wing seasoned ruckus from the goblin's derriere that adds olfactory insult to injury. This is why you're my favorite.
Like clockwork.
Why is there still a delay, though?
Like clockwork, the hit.
There shouldn't be anything... Maybe it's just, Oh, there it is. There's another ultra pitch. Damn it. I wonder how many things that's screwed up.
Stuff a marble in your mouth and spit. Ryuk stuffs the marble in his mouth and spits
Not too
it at
many.
the brawler.
I think it's alright.
Insult to injury.
Baka! Ryuk pushes Hiccup off. Ryuk pushes Hiccup off him and stands. You stinky little fucker!
What? It knocked the frickin' wind out of me! Ha! That's the best one-liner I've come up with yet. Wait, what the hell did you just call me?
Once he's a few feet away from the gaseous goblin, Ryuk goes for his marble gun, only to be trapped by a circle of yellow fire. Tamare! Damn it. Tamare! That damn mind mage! He turns to the spell-casting woman, who continues to stroke her fingers in the air, increasing the height of the yellow flames that now surrounds him. Increasing the height of the yellow flames that now surround him. I've got this, he whispers to himself. He closes his eyes, completely ignoring the heat and the fact that the flames seem to be closing in. His extreme focus creates a reticle on the mage, and after he's locked on, up comes his slingshot. Ryuk zips a molten marble at the female mage. Minus 100 HP. Okay, I don't have a critical hit track because we kind of redid all of our sound since Fantasy Online 1, but it's okay.
Critical hit!
The woman screams as her flesh and clothing sizzle off her body. She tries the stop, drop, and roll method to no avail. It doesn't take long for her to curl up and die a fiery, toasty death. Level up. Ryuk Matsuzaki, level 14 ballistics mage. HP, 223 out of 413. Attack, 93. Magic attack, 120. Defense, 71. Magic defense, 47. Luck, 12. Oh, wow. You guys are chatting it up. glad you guys are having fun. How are you guys feeling about the way I'm reading the stats, by the way? You know what I've been doing? I've been trying to listen to more audiobooks lately. I picked up The Builder's Sword by Jason Cipriano. I picked up Ascend Online by Luke Shimolenko, and Dominion of Blades and Reboot. One thing that I found while listening to those is I think pretty much everybody, including me, kind of like reads the stats a little too slow. Well, very deliberately and separated so that it's very clear and everything. But I don't think it has to be that way, because when I was listening to Ascend Online, Luke Daniels was just like stat. It was more like HP 223 out of 413, attack 93, magic attack 120, defense 71, magic defense 47, luck 12. I mean, in a way that's a little bit jarring and not quite easy to listen to, but at least it's not boring and hard to deal with. I read you at about 1.2 speed, Jeff. Okay. That makes sense. So I'm thinking I'm trying to go somewhere in between, and the way I'm doing it now, does it sound better? Because I don't want to just rush through and make it to sound like blah, 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 blah. But even the way that Luke did it, it was still perfectly understandable and perfectly easy to follow, so... Hiccup and Spew Gorge stop their fight for a moment. Hiccup and Spew Gorge stop their fight for a moment to sniff the air. Hiccup licks his lips. Did I say hiccup? Nope.
Nothing like a good charred mage, eh, Spewy?
Spew Gorge licks his lips as well.
It's been a while since I had charred mage.
The two lock eyes, and Spew Gorge's eyes narrow on his older cousin.
Fight or feast?
Hiccup asks.
I'm down for either.
Bring it on, you fat fick!
He taps his mallet against the side of his leg.
And if anyone hasn't told you already, your stupid pink hair makes you look like Your stupid pink hair makes you look just about the biggest fickin' poofter this side of the Empress's fat ass!
Hiccup spits blood, wipes his mouth with his mechanical arm, and equips his toe knife.
You're going to regret that,
he snarls.
Insta-kill!
The hilt of a sword marble. The hilt of a sword marble appears on Spew Gorge's forehead, and he falls backwards.
That... Hey!
Hiccup turns to Ryuk and shakes his fist.
I was going to kill the ficker!
There are more battles to come. Let's end this! Ryuk lowers his slingshot and steps over what's left of the mage's burning fire. Ryuk lowers his slingshot and steps over what's left of the mage's burning ring of fire to retrieve his marble gun. Okay, so I'm gonna... Oh, okay. The next stop is very close.
Aye.
Zaina drops as the Dark Elf warrior's flaming blade connects with one of her ghost limbs. What?
Aye.
I guess that's a gasp of pain.
Aye!
Zaina drops as the Dark Elf's warrior's flame... Damn it. Zaina drops as the Dark Elf warrior's flaming blade connects with one of her ghost limbs.
Cover me, marbles!
Hiccup's biggest scutum appears in his hands. The gnarliest goblin this side of Athos. Athos or Athos? Sorry guys, I'm gonna grab my iPad so I don't have to switch over to my Twitch, or so I don't have to switch over to the streaming program to look at your chat. Can anyone name what game that was? It's very obscure. I'm sure nobody knows. Athos is what you're saying. I probably will grab a drink, though, after this little section. I'm running out of water already. The gnarliest goblin this side of Athos takes off as Ryuk's explosive marbles kick up debris and confusion. This gives Zaina the time she needs to dip away and hiccup the cover he needs to launch himself like a sack of potatoes at the Dark Elf warrior, knock the big bastard down, and proceed to pound the living shit out of the downed warrior with the bottom of his shield. The crunching sound that follows makes Ryuk cringe. Minus 86 HP, minus 75 HP, minus 30 HP, minus 9 HP.
Insta-kill! Fick yeah! I gotta level up!
The goblin's shield disappears and he drops to his haunches, checking the Dark Elf for loot.
Make it rain, baby! Make it rain!
He finds a small satchel and tears it open.
Only 100?
He kicks the elf in the face.
I'll check the others.
Zaina approaches Ryuk with a slight limp to her step.
He was strong,
he finally says. She finally says, leveling her orange eyes at him.
But you two didn't need to help. I was close to finishing him.
Thulians and their pride, he thinks, as he takes in Zaina, who is slightly out of breath. Takes her in, huh? I can't do the eyebrow thing without looking like completely unnatural. It's just not in my... It's funny because my eyebrows are pretty active for a person. For a person. But it's just that particular one I don't do. It's not in my eyebrow vocabulary. Okay.
Ha! Like fick you were, Liz.
Hiccup makes his way to his cousin's dead body.
Don't you know the Thulian word for thank you?
She cracks a grin. Ryuk. I love how you guys are like encouraging me to drink while I narrate Harmon. I mean, it's your guys' fault if I fuck up his audiobook. I mean, I'm just gonna put that out there. Ryuk glances between his two guildmates. Is that, some sort of joke?
There isn't really a Thulian word for thank you, she finally says. There is a tone of voice used when one is showing appreciation.
Ryuk nods. He appreciates Thulian culture. Any culture, really. But the lack of an ability to say thank you seems foreign to him as a person from Japan.
A half bottle of a store-brand healing potion, eh?
Hiccups stands, spits a store-brand healing potion. Oh, man. Hiccup stands, spits on his cousin. Hiccup stands, spits on his cousin's dead body, and chugs it down.
Fick it. That's not so bad. Fick it. That's not so bad, actually.
He examines the bottle.
H-E-B Central Market Healing Brew, huh? Whatever the hell that is, it ain't bad.
He gives his cousin's dead body another solid kick.
Not bad at all.
All right, that's the first section. Deep, deep. Be right back with some alcohol. You peer pressured me into it. Store brand. I love it. Oop. Store brand healing potions. What the hell? There we go. All right, so I got me some of the Japanese whiskey that Kodai likes, just to get into character. That's my excuse. So cheers, y'all. Ooh, that is tasty. Just imagine scotch with sandalwood instead of oak for the barrel. All right. So that was chapter 3. That was chapter 3 somewhere. Let's see, what else did he want me to read? All right, 3, then 8. Seems I have Beavis and Butthead in the chat now. Oh, crap. I forgot. What does it say about 8? Oh, cool. Appropriate. This is a Kodai chapter, I think. Chapter 8 to the first marker. That's what she said. So Dave and Truffle are both on Facebook as well. Is anyone watching on 3 people watching on Facebook, but I guess that's me and Dave and Truffle. So all right. Here goes. What's going on here? There we go. Uh-oh. Why does my... What? Alright, I'm having control issues. I don't know what that's all about. Could be my RAM is exploding. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna shut down Facebook here. Is there anything else I can shut down? Nope. You know what? I forgot to restart my computer before I started the stream. So I hope we don't get too many glitches in the actual audiobook. All right, there goes. Chapter 8. Pink Salon. Kodai's Eros SUV lands on top of his pink salon. Jan Hinamaru. Hinamaru? Hinamaru. Hinamaru. Jan Hinamaru? Okay, probably Hinamaru. Jan Hinamaru, which is okay, so J-A would be more like Z-Y-A, right? Jan Hinamaru. Jan Hinamaru, which is located on the outer rim of Roppongi. Which is located on the outer rim of Roppongi. What better place to attract customers than Tokyo's vibrant club district? Aside from the usual haunts of the water trade like Shinjuku. Aside from the usual haunts of the water trade... Aside from the usual haunts of the water trade like Shinjuku and the area south... Aside from the usual haunts of the water trade like Shinjuku and the area southeast of Ueno Station... Ueno. I think I did that right, like right off. The outer rim of Roppongi. The outer rim of Roppongi. Roppongi. The outer rim of Roppongi. Roppongi. That's fucking tough. The outer rim of Roppongi. Fuck. It's like I'm concentrating so hard on pronouncing that correctly that I can't continue with the sentence. The outer rim of Roppongi. When there's a double consonant, there's supposed to be like a little bit of a pause. So Roppongi. Okay. The outer rim of Roppongi has taken off over the The outer rim of Roppongi has taken off over the last 20 years, especially as every comma I have to retake. Especially as Japanese sex trade managers relaxed their self-imposed ban against gaijins. As it turns out, there's a lot more money to be made by opening all the otherworldly Japanese sex offerings. Fuck me. Sex offerings, fuck me. Roppongi. Okay. As it turns out, there's a lot more money to be made by opening all the otherworldly Japanese sex offerings to foreigners. From cuddle bars to delivery health services, Really? I was about to mispronounce Japan. Japan's sex trade has become a multi-billion-dollar affair, fueled by globalization and faster modes of travel. All of which is good news for Kodai and his family's operations. The young Yakuza crime... Fuck me. I'm all over the place, guys. I can't do this. The young Yakuza crime lord waits for Tesla to give him the go-ahead. The lean human droid bodyguard now wears a slim-fitting trench coat to better hide her weapons. She's still in her Mercsecure outfit, which is tight and form-fitting, yet made from a special type of non-Newtonian fluid. It is a cloudy day. Chilly, too, and as arrows pass above them, Kodai senses that it may sleet later. Prompted by his thought, the weather forecast appears on his iNet screen next to the icon of a kawaii cloud that... Kawaii... The weather forecast appears on his iNet screen next to the icon of a kawaii cloud that grimaces as sleet falls from its body.
Kodai!
The door guy, ape-like with slicked back hair, bows long and respectfully. Behind him is a hollow screen showing which girls are on offer. Of the 6 currently oh my god, what is wrong with me? Of the 6 currently at the Pink Salon, only 2 are available, Aimi and Kotomi. Since they are the only 2 available, their images are the only ones moving on the hollow screen. Aimi, in a reflective silver bikini top, opens her mouth wide, showing the back of her teeth. She licks her soft lips, winks, and blows a kiss. The other girl, Kotomi, bends just enough to show the bottom of her ass cheeks. The video cuts to a close-up of her mouth and lips. The camera pulls back, allowing the viewer to see the top of her ample tits. The sign No, don't go away. The sign advertises the cost for the double service, which consists of 2 women working in shifts over the span of 30 minutes. It's a long blowjob, but this type of service is pretty much standard across the Pink Salon landscape of Japan. Most men blow their wad during the first 10 minutes anyway, and a few of the more vigorous ones are able to blow a second by the 30-minute mark. Kodai looks to Tesla's face. The human droid is expressionless as she waits for him to pass in front of her. Good, he thinks, because the oddity that is a Pink Salon only gets stranger. Having grown up in Japan, but spent several years in America, Kodai now has a new perspective of his homeland. Even with the fact that his businesses are a thriving part of the oddities that a typical foreigner would find strange or perverse. She's not a foreigner, he reminds himself, but damn if she doesn't look like one with her features, though. He's been trying not to gawk at Tesla all morning. She seems so real. Everything about her is identical to a regular human, aside from her eyes. Tesla scans people she meets, and as she does so, her eyes dilate big and black. If it weren't for that, and the fact that he has paid for her and knows what she is, Kodai would assume she's human. He walks down a stairwell with liquor and pollute advertisements flashing on the wall. A particular Suntory whiskey ad catches his eye. His eye. A particular Suntory whiskey ad catches his eye, an ad in celebration of their former televised commercial ads. It's a clever marketing scheme. Piece together your old marketing campaigns to remind the public just how long you've been at it. The names of the foreigners that have advertised for Suntory appear in katakana next to their The names of the foreigners that have advertised for Suntory appear in katakana next to their pictures. Sean Connery, Bill Murray, Francis Ford Coppola, Sammy Davis Jr., before the collection of clips switches to people who have become famous over the last 30 years, from Korean pop stars to Chinese actresses. Celebrate whiskey. Celebrate Suntory. The commercial ends as they hit the second floor. Kodai walks into a dimly lit room filled with slurping sounds. He sees the back of the first man, a Japanese native, who sits on a couch while a woman on her knees goes at it. The man faces another couch also turned backwards, where another man gets the same treatment, his face filled with ecstasy. This one finishes with a groan, and once he's done, the woman stands and walks to a little sink behind a thick curtain and flicks the water on. Kodai stops for a moment, watching the topless woman add toothpaste to her brush and quickly go to work on her teeth. Meanwhile, the door on the other side of the room opens, and another woman goes to the man who just orgasmed. And another woman goes to the man who has just orgasmed. She cleans him off with a wet napkin, unsnaps her top, and drops to her knees. Kodai waits at the other side of the room for Tesla to catch up with him. He takes the next round of stairs to another room on the bottom floor, which is arranged in the same way as the top floor. From there, they head to the office, where they find a short, balding man eating from a bowl of instant ramen. Okay, Rin. I don't remember. I don't remember what Rin is supposed to sound like. Sniveling bald man. Okay. We'll just do hiccup. Alright, sniveling bald man. I just keep hearing hiccup and spew gorge. Okay, here he goes. Kodai! Rin stands and quickly tries to hide the ramen on his desk. Did you not know I was coming? I was just trying to finish up before you got down here, he says with his mouth full. I was just trying to finish up before you got down here, he says with his mouth full. Kodai raises an eyebrow at the man. He keeps it raised long enough for the man to see his life flash before his eyes. I'm sorry. Rin stands and bows as respectfully as he can while his teeth chatter. Is it Rin? Is he Japanese? Rin? I'm sorry. Okay. Rin stands and quickly tries to hide the ramen on his desk. He says with his mouth full. Kodai raises an eyebrow at the man. He keeps it raised long enough. He says with his mouth full. Rin stands and bows as respectfully as he can while his teeth chatter. Kodai lets him stay on alert for just a bit. Kodai lets him stay on alert for just a bit longer until he finally says, "It's fine, Rin. Rin. It's fine, Rin. Rin. It's fine, Rin. But now you... It's fine, Rin. But now you've been warned. You've now been warned, goddammit. But you've now been warned. And anyone who works for me knows what it means when I warn them." "I understand," Rin mumbles, his head still bowed. "I've come here to talk about profits from the last 3 weeks." Kodai places his hands behind his back as he walks towards a holoscreen on the far side of the room. What the fuck is going on outside? Kodai places his hands behind his back as he walks towards a holoscreen on the far side of the room. You guys are nutty. There's something happening outside. I gotta chill for a second, maybe take a drink. It must be a train or something. It's weird, it doesn't sound like a normal train. It sounds like an alien train. Harmon says, "Can't research researching Kodai's businesses is something I found hard to do in public. I usually write at coffee shops. Can't research pink salons there, or I'd be that guy with a bunch of porn pop-ups on his computer."
I'm working here.
Working hard. Okay, not much further. You didn't miss anything, man. Oh, well, you did miss, the Spew Gorge versus Hiccup scene. Or unless you're talking about Dragon Con. No, Lao. Evacuationing? Evacationing? It should be evacationing. There's too much... There's too much word there. Tighten it up. Okay, it's gone. Ejacuvacation. A calendar appears on the screen, detailing work schedules. From there, the profits and losses of the last 3 weeks take shape. Kodai verbally instructs the holoscreen to expand to the profits from the last 2 months, and once the line chart is visible, he points at the dip. "This is what I'd like to discuss." "Yes, Kodai." Rin wipes his hands on his pants and nods to Tesla. The human droid's eyes flash back as she scans him. "This is because of Neon Cats and Cats, run by Gintoki Sakata." What? I don't give a shit that Barack Obama just tweeted. That dude's so irrelevant now. He's less relevant than he was when he was president. I don't know. I think I'm gonna change his voice. I'm not liking it. It's not. It's not helping me out here.
This is because of neon cats and cats run by Gintoki Sakata.
Sakata. Gintoki Sakata.
Run by Gintoki Sakata.
Kodai clenches his fists together. That's Gintoki's place? Rin nods. N-Cats is a new salon that opened up just a few weeks back. If I may. Rin approaches the holoscreen and gives a series of commands. The line chart expands to show the profits from last year. I've been steady. You can see that, Kodai, the sniveling man says with a grin on his face. Business is good. Was good. Until N-Cats opened up. And what makes them better? Kodai asks, as pictures of the new pink salon in question appear on the holoscreen, each accented by a popping sound. Younger girls? That would be illegal, Rin says. And? Kodai smiles faintly. I'm joking, Jin. Oh. Rin? Is he talking? I'm joking, Rin. I know we're not going to get much younger than the 18 and 19-year-olds we have. Same age as my brother, Kodai thinks as he says 19. Hard to imagine making the life decisions one would have to make to wind up at a pink salon just out of high school, but their decision-making processes and the future futility of them is of little concern to Kodai. Once they're too old, or if they start having children and gain weight, he'll move them to the salons he manages in Nakano. Nakano. He'll move them to the salons he manages in Nakano. He'll move them to the salons he manages in Nakano. If they still want to do this for a living. The old fucks that frequent those places don't care about appearances anyway. Are there girls prettier? No, of course not, Rin says. Then what is it? Rin's voice. You've got him as Jin in here twice now. Rin's voice softens as if he's in on some big secret. I had the door guy, Akira, visit the place 2 nights ago as a civilian. And? Human droids. They are employing human droids. So are we. Kodai looks at Tesla, who stands at the doorway, practically at attention. She turns her head to Kodai and smiles. Okay, so we have Tesla here. So what do you want her to sound like? Nakano. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know those people. Curt, clean, feminine, harsh. Is there something you'd like me to do? She said. How's that? She asks. There is. His mouth still agape. Rin. Female version of Hajime. Where'd it go? Rin looks askance at the human droid and finally turns back to Kodai.
She's a human droid?
Yes, a newer model. You couldn't tell?
No, I thought...
He shrugs.
I thought she was your girlfriend or something. But then I was wondering why you didn't have your normal security detail with you. But then I assumed they were on the rooftop.
Wrong on all counts. And yes, Tesla, I would like you to see about the human droids they are employing.
And who will provide security for you while I'm out?
Give me a moment. Kodai's iNet screen flashes on his pupils as he fires off a message to Yu-Gi-Oh, Gorira's replacement. Yu-Gi-Oh, I can be at Jan Hinamaru. I can be at Jan Hinamaru in 30 minutes. Kodai, make it 20. Yu-Gi-Oh will come with a few men. Once he's here, I'd like you to see about the human droids at NCATS. Kodai tells Tesla. All right. So next will be... Okay, so I was going to do Chapter 17, but we're running out of time. We're already an hour and 15 minutes in. So I just want to do one more scene. It'll be Chapter 22, skip stat reads. Okay, tell me about where I should be stopping. Give me a... stopping... The first marker. Okay. Let me see how far that is. It might... Yeah, okay, so I already... Okay. This is a pretty short one. But it's going to be awesome. I'll go ahead and do the stats, because there's only like two instances. Oh, wait. Okay, so I'm going to skip the first thing of stats, because that's right at the beginning of the chapter. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
It's going to be good, guys. Chapter 22. Feetwix, Turncoat, Phager. Turncoat, Phager. The motherfickers are leveling up nicely, Ryu thinks. Do you hear that? That's my stomach.
Motherfickers are leveling up nicely, Ryu thinks.
Can't hear it in the recording, but I thought you'd be able to. Ryuk thinks as he checks the Steam... Ryuk thinks as he checks the team's stats. And I'll just... Beep. Fat Tony's Go Juice, or whatever the hell the stuff that boosted their EXP was called, is definitely worth its weight in rupees. Ryuk has leveled up twice, although he hasn't learned any new skills. He has, however, moved to level 2 with both his Spitfire skill and his Splashback skill. Viewers are surging, V-Twix calls out, his voice echoing down a long corridor.
Fick, Twixie! I think you just woke my dead cousin Spew Gorge up.
I thought it was Spew George.
Is that what she sounds like? I'm probably gonna have to redo Zaina, because I can't remember... what her voice sounds like.
I thought it was Spew George. I thought it was Spew George,
Zaina says. Hiccup stops and considers this.
Yeah, it was George that died, not Gorge. Good catch, Liz. You may come in handy when I'm older and unable to properly clean my grundle or speak coherently.
Grundle? Oh, okay, this is Ryuk. Grundle?
I'll teach you what it means when you're older, Marbles.
Can we reach 4 million in the next 5 minutes? Feetwix asks the mirror in his hand. I feel a boss battle coming on. Hey! Now that I have your attention, I wanted to remind all of you that Spider-Man Middle School Dance is out now. A prequel to Spider-Man Origins, which itself was a prequel to Spider-Man College Doob, an alternative universe Spidey flick about a stoner Peter Parker and his #1 gal, Mary Jane. Heh! I like that one. So, be sure to catch Spider-Man Middle School Dance this weekend and get caught up on the backstory to the backstory. The backstory to the backstory? Ryuk shakes his head incredulously. I can't believe they're doing another Spider-Man. I think the last one came out in 2074. Yep. Feetwix says, that was Spider-Man College Doob. Why would a man want anything to do with a spider? Zaina asks. Taste-wise, I'm more of a fuzzy caterpillar guy. Joking. Just 'cause I'm oh.
Taste-wise, I'm more of a fuzzy caterpillar guy. Joking. Just 'cause I'm a frickin' goblin doesn't mean I eat bugs. But I do eat fuzzy caterpillars, because they are nutritious. Frick you, Liz, for judging me.
You'd like Spider-Gwen, Hiccup, Feetwix tells the goblin. Definitely a babe. She's, how would you say in Goblinese? A steaming sack of hotness? Hiccup grumbles.
The only goblin word I've told any of you about is drumpf. The only goblin word I've told any of you about is drumpf, which means something that smells worse than shit. We don't classify frickin' sacks by their hotness. Now, coldness is another story, but not hotness.
Pretty sure Jotla is a steaming sack of coldness.
Cut Jotla a break, Marbles.
Pretty sure Jotla is a steaming sack of coldness.
Cut Jotla a break, Marbles. And really, don't quit your day job. You ain't funny. Hey!
Wolf barks. Wolf barks and pushes past Hiccup. He senses something ahead, Feetwix says as his double-bladed sword materializes. Ugh, that didn't sound good. Oh, by the way, has anyone else asked for free copies of shit? Free audiobooks? I think we're, like, 2 people now. Bobby's getting 1. And already I'm forgetting who else asked for one. Did you just cough up a taint? One left. Okay, cool. Oh, Truffle. Did Truffle just get the last one there? Feetwix says as his double-bladed sword materializes. Wolf barks again, more high-pitched this time, as if he's scared. Let's go! Zaina charges ahead with her 4 blades drawn. She slides to a halt once she gets to the end of the tunnel. What is it? Ryuk says as he catches up with her. Whoa! Don Joel, Bobby J, Royal Scott. Got it. No, it's cool. Truffle's gotten like 1 billion. His eyes take in an arena-sized chamber complete with stadium seating lit by at least 100 torches, their fires burning green and yellow. Zaina and Ryuk are at the top of the stands looking down, and from what he can tell, there are dozens of entrances cut into the rock face. To the north is a primitive skybox likely reserved for royalty, although Ryuk doesn't know which royalty lived underground or why there are. Where'd it go? Although Ryuk doesn't know which royalty lived underground or why there are catacombs beneath Porthos to begin with. To the south is an elaborate door cut into an oval shape, cut into a half-oval. To the south is an elaborate door cut into a half-oval shape.
It's an underground arena. It's an underground arena, says Zaina. Most of these were destroyed eons ago.
Let me see! Let me see!
Hiccup shoulders his way forward and stops dead in his tracks.
Yowza!
He brings his brass hand to his brow and searches the stadium floor for Wolf.
Where the fick did that mutt go?
Wolf barks and comes running from the left, moving diagonally up the carved stone benches.
Would you look at that?
Feetwick says, with a wide smile on his face as he takes in the arena.
That's one thing I like about Tritania. You never know what you'll discover.
Zaina mumbles in Thulian as she takes the steps down to the center of the arena. She hops over a barrier and stops to admire some of the nicks and slash marks in the stone. From there, her attention turns to the skeletons, all of which have been swept to the side of the battleground.
Tons of loot,
she calls back to Hiccup, who practically rolls down the stairs in anticipation of treasure. He hits the barrier, scrabbles over it, and immediately goes to the skeletal bodies to check them for goods. Wolf follows after him and leaps over the barrier, landing gracefully. "Why do I have the feeling things are about to heat up?" Ryuk asks, as he and Feetwix take the steps down.
Because it's a boss battle,
the Swede says, a smile on his face.
Everyone, juice up.
He grabs a healing potion from his list, drinks half of it, and hands the bottle to Ryuk, who takes a small swig. Plus 70 HP.
Potion time? Don't have to tell me twice,
Hiccup says once Ryuk and Feetwix are over the barrier.
All the loot is shit anyway.
He kicks an axe, and it crumbles to dust.
Gimme, marbles!
Hiccup, Ryuk starts to say, you've only lost 14 HP.
Gotta go with the good stuff, then.
The goblin equips a grenade-shaped bottle of Hopkins' healing nostrums, guzzles it, and throws the bottle over his shoulder, where it pings against the skull of a fallen warrior.
I would have saved you some, Liz, but I needed to top off Fick in the tank. But I needed to top off the Fick and tank. No sense taking a gamble. No sense taking a gamble.
All right, here goes. Someone say gamble? Sorry, that's supposed to be loud. Someone say gamble? A loud, syrupy voice echoes through the arena. Shit, 'cause you in the right place for that, if that's what you looking for.
Who the Fick was that?
Hiccup's tomahawk appears in his hand. He scoots around, trying to find the source of the voice. Smoky black liquid comes from all four corners of the arena, traveling along the top of the chamber and forming a bubbling mass in its center. Before Hiccup can shriek, the inky black shadow descends from the ceiling into the center of the arena and presents itself. Ink Shadow, level 31. HP, 1,121 over 1,121. Mana, 316 out of 316. Attack, 134. Magic attack, 320. Defense, 169. Magic defense, 235. Luck, 26. What? He pulled a Pee Wee Herman in the theater during Jurassic Park when he saw that goat done up in bondage in the rain with chains. What are you talking about? Oh, man. You guys tell me if you can guess who this ink shadow's supposed to be once we get going.
Fick, no. No, 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 no.
Hiccup starts to backpedal.
No more frickin' ink shadows.
Wolf growls, drops to his haunches, and oddly enough, makes his way in front of Hiccup to separate the goblin from the ink shadow. No more ink shadows? The fuck you just say, cuz? The lanky creature laughs. Now who'd say something for real ignorant like that?
I'm not playing Natty Dread.
Natty fucking Dread? The ink shadow's face forms, long and angular, especially his chin, which extends outward like the end of a banana. He moves closer to the Mitherfickers, his wispy body slinking up and down.
You heard me!
Natty fucking Dread? The ink oh wait. That's not it. Shit. I ain't ever been one to turn down a game of Natty Dread, especially from a goblin that I know will cut me a cool fitty. And then there's my collection of fingernails and other assorted goblin parts. Always looking to upgrade. You feel me? What you say, goblin? How about a game of Bet Your Penis?
Shit! I told you guys there were some frickin' sickos! Blast his ass, Twixie! Zena, attack! Go, go, go! Ryuk, shoot some marbles at him! Let me spell it out for you! Up the ass! Zing him before he zings us!
Hiccup beats his tomahawk against his shield, doing his damnedest to pump himself up. Damn! That's one feisty goblin you fools got. A slimy black tongue drops from the ink shadow's dark maw, and he licks his lips. Relax, Hiccup. Relax, Hiccup, Feetwix says. Let me handle this. The Swede steps forward, his chest puffed up. First, hello, Mr. Ink Shadow. I notice you have a very peculiar accent. His eyes flash as he reads more messages from his fans. Anybody gonna guess who he sounds like? I don't know, maybe I'm not doing a good enough job. It'll sound a little bit better with the effects, but getting colder. Huggy Bear from Starsky and Hutch. All right, you guys got 30 more seconds to guess. Oh, okay. You've been missing it, Daniel Schinhofen. Is that right? I don't even know who that is. Oh! All right. That's who he sounds like! Snoop Dogg! I went to his Hollow concert with Dr. Dre 2 years back. Snoop Doggy Dogg! Dude's an icon! 420, everyone! How could I not place that accent?
Who is this Snoop Dogg? Zaina asks.
A hip-hop star, super famous, babe. He's dead now, but his holo concerts are crazy. Lots of ganja. I'll take you next time he's doing a Proxima World tour.
Hip-hop?
Rap? He asks.
Rap?
Oh no, another train! You kidding me? Maybe I should load a bowl to do the rest of the Snoop Dogg stuff. I mean, I know he would be smoking a blunt, but I don't have any.
There's a damn train. There's a damn train.
Okay. Type of music. I played some earlier on my boombox before it, blew up. That's wrong. I played some earlier on my boombox before it, blew up.
What in the frick are you going on? What in the frick are you going on about, Twixie? Snoop Dogg? Who the frick is that? This is serious!
Right. Sorry, Hiccup. Mr. Inkshadow, we have important business to attend to in Porthos. We have important business to attend to in Porthos. He's... Crap. Nope. We have important business to attend to in Porthos, he says firmly. Either step aside or...
Let us pass or else,
Ryuk says, pointing his marble gun at the ink shadow. Hip. Hiccup goes from scared shitless to shitting his pants with laughter. The ink shadow joins him.
Fick me to tears, Marbles. You have got to step up your tough guy act.
Shut up! Ryuk hisses over his shoulder, trying to silence the goblin's laughter. Okay, let me go back and see if...
Let us pass or else, Ryuk says.
Oh, okay. That works. The ink shadow wipes inky tears of laughter from his cheeks. Can't say I disagree. Damn. Can't say I disagree with the goblin. This fool really needs to step up his game. Shit's straight pathetic. Feel me, player? Look at your raggedy ass. Hiccup shakes his head at Ryuk.
Oh, I feel you there. Fick, I've been trying to encourage ball droppage since I met the poor bastard.
Shut up! Ryuk fires 3 shots at the ink shadow, who slinks out of the way just in time. Damn, boy! That's how we gonna play? The ink shadow pulls an arm back and swings it at Ryuk. Minus 100 HP. There's still something going on out there.
The ink shadow pulls an arm back and swings it at Ryuk. Minus 100 HP.
Bye, Royal Blue. Okay, I think it's gone.
Minus 100 HP.
Ryuk is tossed backwards into a pile of bones, almost as if his legs were lassoed from behind. Wolf growls and snaps his teeth. Boy, you ain't faster than me, the Ink Shadow says, his voice growing serious. Aim your weapon again, fool. See if I don't strip your soul from your body and use it as a goddamn wipe for my ass. The Ink Shadow's visage moves from sinister to jovial. Now, where were we? A game of natty dread, huh? Nah, that ain't my thing, man. I told you fools. Besides that, my wheel of dread is broken as fuck. He thinks for a moment. Don't y'all worry. I got a game we can play, players. You're canine, too. So it's a game you want, then? Zaina asks. The Ink Shadow shrinks in form, disappears into the arena floor, and then lifts up from the ground directly in front of the Thulian. Damn. And then lifts up from the ground directly in front of the Thulian. The Thulian likes games, huh? No, nor do I like pathetic No, nor do I like pathetic pissants like you.
Fick yeah, Liz. Tell that fickered fick twat.
Konoslava doka dochaka. Konoslava doka duchaka.
Excuse me. She grits it.
Konoslava doko duchaka,
Zaina grits, baring her teeth. Prepare my ghost limbs to die. The Ink Shadow considers this for a moment. Damn. The Ink Shadow considers this for a moment. 2 fingers form in the air, and he snaps them together. Damn, girl. That ain't a bad idea. A winner-takes-all fight that pits one of you against your homies. Hiccup gasps.
You mean frenemy?
Sorry. He gasped. I didn't gasp for that.
You mean frenemy?
The Ink Shadow snaps his smoky fingers again. Yeah, that's what it's called. Frenemy. My bad for forgetting the name. Thought it was something like friend killer. Shit. But you right. Frenemy. That's what we'll play.
Take marbles.
Hiccup points his mechanical finger at Ryuk.
He's our strongest.
Frenemy? Ryuk asks, glancing between his guildmates. Don't volunteer me. Hiccup continues.
Trust me, pal. You'll want to go with marbles here. Real tough guy over here.
He steps behind Ryuk. Oh, man. Where'd he go? He steps behind Ryuk and pushes him towards the Ink Shadow.
He's the strongest of all of us, believe you me. I was just joking earlier. He's built as thick under that emo... He's built as thick under that emo hood of his.
The Ink Shadow's semi-visible face... Damn it. The Ink Shadow's semi-visible face contorts. Damn. You think I was born yesterday, player? Nah. I got bigger plans. The Ink Shadow moves over to Feetwix just as Zaina steps in front of him with her blades drawn. What the hell is going on? Ryuk asks Hiccup, who still cowers behind him. Frenemy.
Frenemy. It's the frickin' worst game, kid,
he says as the Ink Shadow sizes Feetwix and Zaina up. I've never heard of it.
Choose the wolf!
Hiccup shouts. Damn it. Hiccup shouts.
He'll be the easiest kill.
Oh.
He'll be the easiest kill,
he stage whispers to Ryuk. Shit. Sorry, Goblin. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice? Well, you ain't gonna fool me twice. The Ink Shadow laughs. Y'all fools ever heard that one? Anyway, I got my choice. The commoner with the blonde hair. With that, the Ink Shadow lifts into the air and torpedoes into every open orifice on Feetwix's face. Wolf barks like crazy. Zaina grabs the Swede's hands, trying to drag him away. But the force is too great. Feetwix yanks his hand away, his eyes murky black as he turns to his guildmates and drops into a battle stance.
We're so ficked,
Hiccup laments. All right, that's it, guys.
That's the Sound Booth Theater Live for today.
So excited. So excited to do Snoop Dogg. I can't wait. So yeah, I'll be recording the rest of this starting next Thursday. But I gotta go. It's already 8:45. I went 45 minutes longer than I wanted to. Yeah, so I mean, I gotta get ready for my flight tomorrow morning. Thank you, Snoop. I was really looking forward to doing Snoop's voice this whole time, knowing that this was coming up. And I will get those free audiobooks to everybody after this, after I shut down here. And, yeah, I guess this Sunday, I don't know, I might find something to do for SBTL while I'm out of town, but I doubt it. I mean, maybe because I am going to a voice actors conference. So maybe I can convince someone who's there. Maybe I'll make good friends with somebody there, and we can do like an impromptu thing just on the Facebook page. But don't count on it. It'll be a surprise if it does come around. Just kind of watch your Facebook. Cringe theater with other narrators. That sounds like a fun plan. I mean, there's all those cringe theater requests that are on the Facebook group right now. So guys, remember to go and vote for whatever's there. I'm pretty sure most of you have voted, but anyway. And also remember to bring people to the page. Bring people to the shows, especially authors, if you know authors or people who love reading. Bring them here. Bring them to the show. Bring them to the Facebook group so we can all hang out and talk and bullshit there. I want the Facebook group to be a place where people can bullshit as well. You know, there's like whatever activity can go on there. I'm happy to have it. So, yeah, just keep an eye out. I may even like talk to Justin and Andrea about doing another SBTL of their own on Sunday while I'm gone. That could be cool. Especially if I join them. I don't know. There's lots of stuff that could happen. Maybe. But other than that, let's see. Next Wednesday. I don't know if I'm doing it next Wednesday or not, because I'm not sure where Blaze is with it. But as soon as I can, I'm going to be doing a Wednesday Delvers 3. So keep an eye out for that. But next Wednesday, I'll be doing something. I don't know. I don't know what I'll be doing. But keep an eye out, guys. And thanks again for coming. Thanks so much for you guys come to the show all the time. And it makes me so happy. And it makes me want to just keep coming back and keep doing it. So as long as you guys are here, I'm probably going to be here. Continuing to do Sound Booth Theater Live. Watch out for the Facebook group. We'll be letting you know about new releases coming up. And yeah, that's about it. So peace out, guys. And I will see you later.